Hey guys, it's Miss Condra here to help you all out with the Article of the Week assignment so you understand the expectations for that. You can find it here at the top of the stream or located in the classroom underneath in cold blood. You'll see that the article of the week has first the article of the week instructions as well as the actual article that you're going to be working on. So let's first take a look at these instructions. The purpose of an article of the week, which we haven't begun yet because things have been so out of pocket, are for you to read and engage with nonfiction articles. And we'll do those not every week, but periodically. And there's really 3 steps that you're going to take. The first is to read. While you're reading, you're also annotating. I'll show you logistically how to make annotations on the document in just a moment, but these are the types of things you're annotating for that you're noticing. First, make note of this. Annotation involves making notes, not underlining and highlighting. So notes about what you're thinking. It's a root of the word and notation, yes? And so you got to make sure you're actually making notes in the margins of your work, not just underlining or highlighting. And these are some of the things that you can notice, places that are confusing to you, so you can go back and check on them. Things that are surprising to you. So, oftentimes when you are surprised, this is something the author really wants to point out, like the surprise is on purpose. Then, here's, something that confirms what I think. Oh, yeah, okay, I believe this. Or, I'm not so sure about this. It's making me think. It's making me ask questions. I think I might even disagree, something like that. You don't have to use these symbols that I've got here, the question mark, exclamation points, whatever. Those are things that you can use if you want, but you don't have to. You can just express these ideas in your annotations on the screen. So after you have read and annotated, then you write your 1+ page reflection on the article. You can type your reflection at the bottom of the article. That's what you normally do. I'm giving you questions you can use. You don't have to answer the questions. You can write about whatever you want to as long as it's relevant to the article. Then you can also do these other 2 responses here if you like, but we'll talk about those and work on them more later in the year. And so those are some general directions. The purpose of this is that this assignment to read an article, post your reflections about it, is one of the most common college assignments that you can get in your social studies classes, psychology, sociology, any kind of liberal arts class or anything like that where you are needing to think about the world. They're going to ask you to do this all the time. So we're going to practice it in here. Now, this first article that I'm giving you is way longer than any of the other articles I will ever give you. So I'm sorry about that. It's just really good and really helpful. Normally, we max out at about 5 or 6 pages. This one is 14 pages, so I'm giving you more than a week. You've got until Wednesday next week to complete this one. This is an older article. You can see this is not contemporary. This is from 1966, and it is around about the time that, soon after actually, that In Cold Blood was published. And so what it is actually an interview with Truman Capote and some of the ideas that he presents in his novel. And so this is all about In Cold Blood and Truman Capote's process of writing it. So what we're going to then do is annotate. So let's say we'll just read the first few lines. In Cold Blood is remarkable for its objectivity. Nowhere, despite his involvement, does the author intrude. Okay, so that's an interesting idea. I want to think about that, the author's intrusion. So when I want to make an annotation, I highlight. I'm going to use the Google comment feature right here. It says add comment. Click that box. Yes, and then you're going to make a note. So I wonder why he chose not to put himself in the story. Right? Because that's an interesting question. He was in the story. He was one of Perry's best friends by the end of Perry's life. So why didn't he put himself in the story? He remains totally objective. So these are the kinds of things, a quick question, a thought, a comment, that doesn't make sense, or this helps me understand. So those are the kinds of annotations you make. And then at the very bottom, oh wait, we're going to have to scroll a minute. Hang tight. I'm almost out of time on my 5-minute video. You see that there are questions that you can answer. And then you don't have to. You can choose any of them, but or write something else, but then you write a 1-page reflection at the bottom. Thanks so much for listening. I will see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.